Dynamo, the evacuation of the BEF and French forces from Dunkirk begins May 26th, and the BBC's call for private boats to help follows the next day. On the beaches and in the ships, there is chaos as German aircraft pound the helpless men below. Quartermaster Frank Harrell is among the wounded.
I got on a boat just after 7 that evening, and in the course of loading, an air raid came in. The ship got struck, and I found myself blown into the water. There were about 30 of us in the water. I could only doggy paddle because of my wounded leg, but I trod water and got myself back on the beach to wait for my chance again.
Around the town, British and French units fight sacrificial rearguard actions to keep the Germans at bay. The last men escape on June 4th, and in all, about 700 British and 160 French vessels of all types managed to evacuate 193,000 British and 145,000 French troops. 88,000 mostly French troops defending the evacuation route are forced to surrender. German aircraft managed to sink 20 Allied warships and damage dozens more. Saving the BEF is an even more remarkable feat given the sudden surrender of the Belgian army on May 28th, without consulting the British or French. King Leopold controversially decides to give up and become a prisoner of the Germans. Even though the Allies do not plan to evacuate Belgian troops, they're outraged. Renault calls King Leopold a pig, and former British Prime Minister David Lloyd George calls his actions, quote, a sample of perfidy and poltroonery.